Hello? Ugh, let's see. Has this worked? Has this worked? Has this worked? Live, live, live. Where am I? Let's see. Are we live? Are we
The most common reaction to a birch arrangement is, I didn't know flowers could look like this. I'm Brittany Ash. I'm a floral artist and the founder and director of Birch.
live? Hello? Oh, it is working. Right, I can't see anything. Are we live? Let's have a look.
The most common reaction to a birch arrangement is,
Hello? What is that?
I'm a
Hold
floral
on.
artist and the founder and director of Birch.
Oh, it is working. Right, I can't see anything. Right. There's like a huge delay on what I'm seeing, but
The most common reaction.
let's let's try and figure this out. Bear with me, folks. Oh, this is stressful. Stressful. We can hear the ads. Yeah, I could hear the ads, so I like went off of it. Hold on. Hello, Farida and Clever Creatives and Talviki and Zitzen and Matthias and Rudy. I wish I had this going well. Hold on. I don't want to exit the stream. Blah 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 blah. Why? Oh, maybe that's why. I just have like normal latency. Anyway, you can all see me, is that right? Thank you very much for the compliment on the living room. Hi, Benz. I'm good, thanks. Hi, Stevie. Hi, Farida. I think I've already said hello, but hello again. Right, can everyone see me? And hear me? Right, good. So I've got like a huge delay, so I'm just gonna stare at a blank screen because it's putting me off watching myself about 10-15 seconds behind me. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on, do a little live and say hi. I put up a little post asking for questions and stuff. So if you have, my webcam needs a quick wipe. Okay, hold on. What am I going to do this with? Let's just go for the old thumb. Please tell me that worked. So, yes, I put up stuff asking for questions. So if you have any questions, then let me know and I'll answer them. Also, I'm going to do a couple of covers because it's fun. Oh, I've got a question. Right. Is range truly important? Does having a wider range automatically make you a better singer than someone with a not so wide range? I hear a lot of people saying more octaves equals better singer. That is a fantastic question right off the bat. And the answer is no, range is not truly important. Not really. Um, for me personally, the way to become a good singer is to understand your source material. So if you can sing the song and give it feeling, then it doesn't matter how wide that range is. And yeah, there is a lot of focus nowadays on the higher you can sing, the better a singer you are. And I just don't really believe that. Like, take people like Bob Dylan. not a fantastic technical singer. Great storyteller though, and really, really successful. Nina Simone, she's got a low voice. She's got an amazing, deep, rich voice. There's beauty anywhere you look for it, but I think we need to be a wee bit more kind of realistic and open-minded with what constitutes a good singer. I think there's so much more to it than just range. So I hope that answered your question. Hi, Enya. Oh, thanks, Ben. Hi, Benjamin. I'm glad you're watching me. Amrul Ahmad, you're the Siti Nuraliza fan, right? Hope things are well in Germany. I'm not in Germany, but I also hope things are well in Germany. I'm in Scotland today, in Glasgow, and the weather is beautiful. So once this stream is done, probably going to take the little one outside. She's having a nap just now. She's loving the lockdown life. She's just chilling the whole time. Oh, I'm glad you liked the answer. I'm glad. So I've got, oh actually let's test this just now. So I've got set up here. I've got a little desk and a microphone, which is coming out of a speaker over there. I don't know which way to turn it to show you. That way. You'll probably be able to see it now. So I was going to put the tracks through that. Could I sing something? Yes. So I was asked to do like chilled stuff. Is this coming through all right? Anyway, I was asked to do some chilled stuff because apparently I have a relaxing voice, which is a lovely compliment, so thank you for that. So I found this channel. It's called Acoustioke. I hope you can see that. I had to like scribble it down so that the font would be big enough. So go and give them a follow because he does like guitar accompaniments and he's super chill with people using his tracks apparently. So that's what we're gonna do. So, oh good, sounds fine. Right, amazing. Right. Let's get that. How can there be no results for that? How is that even a thing? I'll just find it. Don't use the mic, it echoes. Oh, I'll just turn the reverb down. That should be why it's echoing. It's just so that it comes out with the track at the same level. We're waiting for your song. Ama means father. And you're not on lockdown, but not allowed to meet more than 2 people, especially for family that live with us. We're pretty much the same, although it's more kind of lockdown. We're basically being told, do not leave the house. Right, so I think let's just do a little bit of Moon River. That's a nice chill song. Okay. Bear with me. Right. I'm going to play about with the levels, so hopefully. Oh, it's a bit loud, isn't it? Here goes. Moon River, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're the same rainbows and whoops, waiting around the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Okay. So that was like a test. Don't know how the hell that sounded. I was actually quite nervous. Weird. Ba-bam-bam-ba-bam. Was that too echoey? Clever creatives, let me know. Thank you, Talviki. That's really kind of you. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, practice social distance and good hygiene, everyone. That's so important. There's still people kind of floating around outside, but you can see everyone's starting to like avoid like contact crossing the road and stuff. So, yeah, it's really, really, really important. Oh, thanks, Urich. I hope I'm saying that right. I get told that a lot, that my voice is relaxing, which I like. Hi, Esperanto Elf. I like your name. Oh, thanks, Ben. Yeah, so I'll maybe do another one. Right, I'll do another one, and then let's think of some questions. So, let's do another like chill one. Oh, alright, okay. I'll do a bit of the Carpenters. And it's a song called Close to You, which, you know, under the current climate, maybe not that close. But let's have a go. Right. And were those levels okay? Could you hear the music as well? Just waiting. The delay on this is crazy. Hey, Fat Phase. How are you? Also, yeah, go and subscribe to this person who's put all this hard work in getting these videos ready. Gaming is a thing. Yeah, I get you. Like, it is a bit weird trying to change behavior that's just so like ingrained in us. But it's for the greater good, and it's, you know, it's a temporary thing. Right, okay. Da, 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 da. Right. Sounded like a lullaby. Oh, nice. Right, let's try this one. I don't really know this song that well. I'm kind of doing all these off the cuff because that's kind of how I roll. I'm just a bit fly by the seat of my pants. Do you even know what key this is? Why do birds? Okay, I've got it right. I'm gonna go back to start. Why? Ba is the first note. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Hi, Louise. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle moon dust in your hair and starlight in your eyes of blue. Whoops. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. So there's like an instrumental bit, which gives me time to apologise for all the mistakes I've made. Hi Mohammed. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle moon dust in your hair of gold and starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Hello to the Philippines. Close to you. Close to you. Close to you. So, whoa. There's another one. Hi Laura. Oh hi the Philippines. I love the Philippines. Everyone's so nice there. Or it seems from my comments that they're very nice. Up tempo. I was actually asked to do Luther Vandross, so I'll do that. That's more up tempo. It's a bit louder, but meh. Why not? So I love the internet. The world comes together on such random, on a random Scottish singer, vocal coach, YouTuber, and have a good time. Good. I'm glad you're here, Zetkin. It's weird for me too. I've only really been doing this now a year, and the world has just kind of like opened up to me. It's quite crazy that there's so many people that kick about and love talking about vocals as much as me. So yeah, we family. If you have time, please do review Dayang Nurfiaza from Malaysia. I will add that to my list. Put that in one of my community comments because I'll pick it up there. Is it true that the Middle Eastern singing technique is more difficult than the usual Western technique? I mean, it all depends on what you define Eastern technique versus Western technique. At the moment, there's kind of a big emphasis on riffs and runs, especially in like America, and that can be hugely complicated. There's a guy called Avery Wilson who is just wild. He can fly all over the place, like hundreds of notes a second. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but you know. Middle Eastern style, there's so much ease in Middle Eastern style, but there's all these lovely flutters and kind of almost like guttural sounds that come out as well. So they're both difficult, but in different ways, I would say. E.g., when I was a kid, it was recommended drinking raw eggs. I don't know. For a while, the advice was to get like a gravelly voice was to like smoke, um, which isn't true. You know, that's not how you do it. But yeah, that's probably one of the dumbest things. Um, Other than that, I don't know. I think the thing with singing and the thing with singing teaching and vocal coaching is that there's no like 100% right way. Everyone is unique. Everyone's got a unique voice. Everyone's got a unique perspective on stuff. So my job is to find out how you work and how your voice sits and go from there. So some advice would be useless to one person and really, really handy to somebody else. You know, the way that an opera singer trains is not the same way as like a metal singer would train. It's not the same way as a pop singer would train. Everyone's got the different kind of recipes to kind of enhance, I suppose. I hope that answered that. Can't help falling in love. I could, yeah, I'll find that somewhere. Hello, Purplier. Purplier? How are you? Hi, Loretta. I'm fine, thank you. Ramin, you like the way I go over there. I don't know why I started doing that. It was just me kind of making light of being awkward in front of the camera, I suppose, and then it's just stuck, so I can't stop doing it. Almost 55k, road to 100k. That would be amazing. That would blow my tiny mind. Hi, Ramin from Iran. How are you? Hey, Casper. Uh, Mohammed says, "What's my favorite? What's my current favorite song and singer?" It almost stays a constant. My favorite song and singer is "My Funny Valentine," sung by Chet Baker. It's super simple. There's nothing crazy going on vocally. It's just smoky, intimate. It puts me right at ease. I absolutely adore it. The song has so much space. I can just kind of tune out. Well, they see the smoking thing. Yeah, some people think it makes your voice dead raspy. I mean, I suppose it probably would because you're passing smoke through your vocal folds, which you know is not going to be good for them. But who knows? The jury's out. Might sound like a ridiculous question. I love ridiculous questions. I would seriously love to know why some people can sing and others can't. We all have vocal cords. Is it just training? That's a really good question. It's not a stupid question. I believe that everybody can sing something. There's degrees. Like being tone deaf is actually a thing. There's a medical condition, but it doesn't affect as many people as people that think they can't sing. I think one of the main things is discouraging people from singing when they're young. You just don't connect with your voice, and building up that connect again can take a long, long time. But yeah, if you can make a sound, if you speak, you can sing. If you can change your pitch, if you can make funny noises, if you can pretend to be a character voice, all of these things, you know, are essentially like tiny, tiny forms of singing. It's communication. So I think everyone can sing. But whether everyone can sing well is a different question. And some people are just really good at singing naturally. It just comes to them. Some people need to really work at it. But yeah, I think if I had any advice to anyone that thinks they can't sing, is just sing. Just do it. It's fun. It's joyous. It makes you live longer. It's great. So I hope that answers that question. I get kicked out of karaoke bars because of my singing. It empties the bar. Can everyone learn how to sing? Yes, I think so. I think one of the biggest things about being able to sing is being able to listen. I don't think enough people really listen to themselves and sit and really objectively think, was that correct? Was that not correct? Also, nowadays, so much stuff is kind of produced via like programs, and I'm not saying auto-tune or anything. I'm saying like reverb, and you know, it's all kind of made kind of crystal clear. A lot of voices don't naturally sound like that, so I think we need to kind of be realistic about what a natural voice sounds like. But yeah, you can learn how to sing. Find a good vocal coach, and if their style suits you, keep going with it. I believe in you. Find me. I'm online. Am I familiar with microtonal singing? Microtonal singing is the stuff that what's his name? Sounds like an owl. Ooh, what the hell is his name? I'm gonna look him up. Hold on. In my room. What was his name? Not Stevie Wonder. Jacob Collier. That's it. I got it before, I think. Jacob Collier does microtonal singing. So basically, if you look at two notes, you've got all this kind of spectrum here where that note kind of goes from one to the other. And those are microtones. So you can basically sing in microtones. It gives the song this kind of weird, kind of otherworldly kind of sound. It's a really interesting style, and it's a very like muso based thing. It's like super technical. Hello from Germany. Hi Neoplan. Floor was live online yesterday as well. Floor talked about her voice as pure luck. Some people just have more control over the muscles than others. She doesn't practice, but she does sing every day. So if she sings every day, then essentially she's practicing. But I get what she's saying. Like, doing like endless scales and stuff doesn't, you know, can sometimes be a bit monotonous. But yeah, I was kind of the same boat. I just had quite good pitch and just started singing lots and lots and lots and emulating people that I liked the sound of. And then I went and did courses after that. So I kind of learned to sing first and then found out how I was doing it. Oh, you fell asleep? That's okay. It's Purple Irene. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. I get it now. How long of training will it take to actually perfect vibrato? Vibrato is kind of like a natural rhythm. So the thing I would say is to if you want to learn it fast, just lean into it. Just sit around the house and go, turn it up and turn it down, push it out, push it in, you know, and just kind of listen to yourself, listen to the natural rhythm. It will come to you. It will. Nobody thinks that my noises are funny. I'm only asked to sing when there's an emergency and the building has to be evacuated. Well, that's a skill. Everyone can learn to sing. Look at Madonna when she had the intense vocal lessons for the album Ray of Light. Yeah, I mean, Madonna is one of these people that, and I apologise to any Madonna stans, she's quite lazy vocally. I've heard songs that are really good by her, and then other things just misses the mark. But nobody can doubt that the woman's successful at what she does, so you know, there's that. Really, you love my funny Valentine? Yes. May I ask for you to try and sing the Carpenter song? I just did. Or sing My Funny Valentine. I don't know what you're asking. And thank you. I will keep safe, and you too. Keep safe. Yeah, Ray of Light was probably her best album, I'd say. How's doing this channel widening my musical view? Listening to bands like Nightwish and Ginger. It has absolutely blown my world wide open. I've heard so many people from different corners of the earth, and genres that I didn't think I would necessarily enjoy that I've really been into. There's not really one thing I've listened to that I've not enjoyed, but I'm a proper voice geek. I just love listening to voices, and it doesn't really matter what the person sounds like, but I've been very lucky in the fact that everyone's sending me amazing stuff. I've not had a listen to this car crash performance yet, but I don't know how I'd handle that because I don't like bashing people. I hate it, in fact. So I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Right, what are we gonna do? Do you want me to do never too much? I might not do the whole thing because I'm sitting down and I'm not hugely warmed up. Okay. This is quite scary. Why am I? Couldn't sleep last night, was up listening to the new Nightwish album. I have heard that they've just put out a new album and that it's absolutely amazing. I've not heard any of it yet. This is one of the things that like kind of drives me bonkers is that I don't want to listen to stuff because if it comes out live, then I want to hear it for the first time, and I want to react to it. I had a few kind of shaky parts when I first started doing this channel where I was like, oh, I've heard this song before, and people were like, well, it's not a real reaction, and it kind of was like, oh, I didn't realize I wasn't to listen to it. So I try and keep everything as pure as possible. Why does someone like Glenn Hughes, after all those years and all that abuse, still sound the way he does? Luck or taking care of his voice? Both, possibly. The thing, as a voice ages, it does change slightly. But if you keep on top of just exercising your voice, it's like any kind of muscle. You need to continually exercise it, keep it nice and strong. Then there's no reason that it should kind of hold out. The other thing is that you don't want to thrash your voice all the time, or it will eventually tire. Vocal nodes and stuff, very, very difficult to get, I should add. You need to really hammer at your voice to get them, but they are a thing. But yeah, I imagine he's just got good technique and has a natural kind of aptitude for it. I will have a ball with it eventually. I will. Right, okay. Let's see. I'm quite nervous about this one. I'll try and keep it kind of chill. I actually love the intro of this. I came for myself, I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day or night that I don't love you. You're at the top of my list, cause I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the days when I was scared to touch you, how I spent my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to swim in. That's when you opened up your heart and you told me to come in. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. Oop, that was a bit rubbish. Ugh. And I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. And I just don't wanna stop too much, never too much, never too much, never too much. What? Ooh. I have no idea what I'm doing. Mostly mono. I don't know. Is this coming out of one speaker? Blech. Woke up today, looked at your picture just to get me started. I called you up, but you weren't there, and I was broken hearted. Hung up the phone, can't be too late, the boss is so demanding. Opened the door up, and to my surprise, there you were standing. Who needs to go to work to hustle for another dollar? I'd rather be with you, cause you make my heart scream and holler. Love is a gamble, and I'm so glad that I am winning. We've come a long way, and yet this is only the beginning. Oh, my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. And I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much. And I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love. 1,000 kisses from you is never, never. And I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love. 1,000,000 days in your arms is never too much. And I just don't wanna stop. Oh, my love. Didn't realize it ended there. Oh well. So I suppose this is a big kind of teaching moment. Not perfect, just kind of playing around, enjoying myself. Vocals don't really have to be like perfect all the time. As long as you're enjoying it, then go for it. So yeah, there was total horrible bits in there. But whatever. Whatevs. Not true when you say you're not for the vocals. You see so much more around the performance, presentation, and messages. Oh, I'm your favourite reactor. Thank you very much. I like my cup. My cup. Yeah, I have a few weird cups. This one's from the Disney store. And I saw him and didn't buy him for months. And then I was like, I'm just going to do it. I need to take him home. Oh, thanks, Casper. I don't know how to deal with the vocals. The mono, even, I have no idea what's going on. Who am I trying to seduce? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, thanks everybody. Loved it when you had a preview in one of my gigs. Oh yeah, like when I've got the full band behind me, I like go for it. This is a bit kind of strange because I'm sitting in a chair in my front room, and I'm really conscious that I don't want to like interrupt my neighbours or like annoy them. And I keep locking eyes with people walking around outside. So it's just a bit weird, but anyway. Can't help falling in love next. Yeah, let's try and find it. No. Okay. Oh, there's a wee one going past on our bike. Hello. Right. Let's try and find it. See if this Acoustioke guy has a version. He's so good. Imagine taking the time to do this for people. That's the kind of world I want to live in. Ah, chair. Does it make a difference singing while sitting or standing? A little bit. Full kind of body support is really important for singing, like getting your anchors engaged, your back anchors especially. So I just tend to kind of slouch in a chair. I don't give myself the best chance of posture. Like my shoulders are forward. So like belting like Luther is hard when sitting down, but it's not impossible. I mean, we see people do it in the wish bus all the time, so I would say to give yourself the best chance, stand up. But if you're just playing around, sit down. So it's all good. It's all good. How often do I upload videos? I try and upload at least a couple a week. It's getting harder with the lockdown because I've got a little one and she is under my feet the whole time, and also, you know, it takes me a while to get everything set up and going. But I'll try and keep it a couple times a week. When you perform, do you mess around and joke with your band, or do you need to be a bit more focused? I do both. I absolutely do both. I play around, keep the playful energy, and also when it's time to give it big licks, then we kind of just dig in. But my band are amazing. I absolutely love them to bits. Every single one of them. Just makes life a bit more joyous when you can make music with people. So, how necessary are vocal warm-ups for non-professionals? Are they necessary in order to maintain voice health? That all depends on what you use your voice for. Now, if you're a non-professional but you still sing, I would suggest yes, warm up. If you are a non-professional and you don't sing, you just kind of speak, then it's not hugely necessary. But if you're a non-professional but you're like a big voice user, like you use your voice a lot, teachers, announcers, all sorts of jobs where you have to speak all the time, I would say a warm-up is a very good idea, just so that you don't kind of tire out. You can hear mine's getting a wee bit airy because I've not done a big warm-up at all, really. I just had some tea. Because I'm an idiot and decided to come on live and sing songs without warming up. But you live and learn. Right, so I have found Can't Help Falling in Love. I've not heard this track before, so I don't know what it's going to sound like, but let's give it a shot. Also, like, just let me know, is this like something that you like hearing vocal coaches singing? Because I know there's a bunch of us floating about, so do you want more of this kind of stuff? Or just like, no, stop. Yeah. You teach up to 12 hours a day. Yeah, exactly. So your voice would be absolutely smashed by the end of that. So warm-ups would be a good idea. Also, a good thing to do to kind of reset your voice is to do a bit of vocal fry. So just brings your larynx back to a mid position, lets everything go a wee bit slack, and then you're pretty much at a kind of a relaxed state to start again. So I do that a couple of times throughout the day. That would probably help you. Yeah, that's another thing, the trap of just hearing something and being like, I'm going to sing with that. Right. Okay. Shall we just go for this song? I don't know what this is going to sound like. Oh well, we'll find out. So usually people have like lots of prep time. They get things ready. I'm not that kind of person. Not that kind of person. Right, let's go. Do you know what this is going to sound like? Wise. Okay, so there. Wise men say, hi Dutch, only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Hi Francis. Shall Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. That was a good track. That was really easy to follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the live chat. I'm enjoying it too. I sing this to my little one, so hopefully she'll have the same memory as you, Aaron. Yeah, sing along at home. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. I'm glad people like my voice. I try and balance tonal quality and whatever else with the message of the song. I don't like to get in the way of the song. Sometimes I feel like if you overham the vocals, it's more like it would be like the Sam show rather than like getting the purpose of what the song was about. I hope that makes sense. I cut quite a lot of stuff out of my videos because I like waffle on like a head case. I just blah 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 blah. Next, please. Like another one. Okay, let's see what else is on this guy's page. Sorry, I keep needing to do this. Subscribe to this guy because he's really, really chill with people using his tracks, and I just think that's so good. So his name's Acoustioki. When my brother was 2, my mum sang this to him with the guitar. My brother's reaction, just put it away, mum. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. I'm sure it sounded lovely. Oh, I think my little one's coming to join us. I can hear feet. Or maybe not. Maybe not. What does it feel like? Why does it feel like part of the voice kind of changes depending what song you sing? It feels like that sometimes when I listen to a singer. I'm not sure I understand the question. Hold on. Why does it feel like part of the voice changes depending on what song I sing personally? So if you're talking about me personally, I will change the recipe of my voice. I'll move my larynx around. I'll change the onsets, so aspirate, glottal, smooth, and try and just have my voice serve the song rather than the song serve my voice. I hope that makes sense. Hi Ed. Hi Jay. Hi Michael. Superstar by Carpenters. I don't actually, do I know that song? I don't know if I know that song. Also, I'm kind of really conscious to stay on this guy's page because I don't want people like chasing me because I used their tracks. The SB19 reaction. They're a cool boy band. Just lots of fun. I hope my little one enters the room. I'm sure she will at some point. She's nosy. Like me. Oh. I think lots of singers do that differently. Some find the sound they want and take that to all of their music, yes. And others visit different tonal qualities to achieve different effects, yes. This is one of these big vocal things. So, are you like a singer or are you a vocalist? You know, so to me they're kind of different. A singer's got their own kind of perspective, their own tone, and yeah, they'll pretty much put that veneer over everything that they do. Vocalists, like some people have this the other way around, but the message is the same. I'm a session singer, so I'll go in and I'll serve the client, so they'll tell me what it is they're wanting to do, and I have to change my voice to fit that. So yeah, but I prefer it. I like playing around with different kind of tones and qualities. It's a bit more fun in it. Have you ever sung "Losing My Religion" by R.E.M.? I have not. Do I know that song? That's me in the corner, losing my religion. Oh no, I've said too much, not enough. I don't know if I know enough of the words, but I can maybe do it as a cover at some point. I'll take all these suggestions and put them into the next live stream. Is there any chance of getting at least a good voice when you think your voice is pretty bad? Yes, is the short answer to that. Yeah, of course there is. You just need to find somebody who understands the way that you sing and can kind of tweak all these little bits that aren't working and turn it into something that does work. And then you're pretty much good to go. I try and explain it like my job as a vocal coach is almost like a driving instructor. So if you're learning to drive, then I would teach you exactly how to drive from beginning to end, where I would turn, where I'd do all that. But once you've passed your test, once you've learned all the stuff, you become the driver that you want to be. You take what works, you just ignore what doesn't work. Although I wouldn't suggest that in driving, like, you know, do all of the stuff that you need to do. But yeah, you become your own kind of driver. You're in the driver's seat. What thoughts on Michael Bublé's voice? I like Michael Bublé's voice. It's very smooth. Harkens back to a different kind of era. I wish he'd do some more stuff than Christmas albums though, because at the moment he just seems to kind of come out at Christmas time. And I think he's got a good couple albums in him yet. Can anybody sing like me? I love singing, but my tone is kind of a mess. Yes, yeah. If your tone is the thing that's giving you problems, then we work on the tone. Sometimes it's just like making a noise that emulates the tone that you want. Get your voice, your larynx, your folds, everything into that kind of place and get them used to that feeling, and then start singing like that, I would say. Would you consider covering any of the songs that Floor performed on Best Is Sangers? Sure. I'd have to think about what I've heard. The one thing I'd like being compared to Floor would be dangerous territory, because she'd absolutely wipe the floor with me and a great many other people. I absolutely adore Floor. I think she's amazing. Amazing. Right. What's in this bloody channel? Sorry for swearing, ish. Love on Top, male key. Beyonce in a male key. How do you find your authentic voice? So, I mean, you've got your authentic voice. It's in there, it's resting, it's ready to go. We just need to find, right, first of all, we need to find a song that fits within your range, that's comfortable, that you can kind of settle into and play with. A lot of this stuff, a lot of learning to sing is just getting comfortable with making strange noises, and then you're kind of taping them all together, adding on emotional understanding, and then you've got a song. Like sometimes I will pause a song and I'll like loop like a couple of seconds, and it's the weirdest noise, but in the context of the song it works. So you just need to find a song that fits your style, fits your range, and then just play with it. Play. That's why I say explore your voice. You know, there's how do I explain this? Just explore your voice. There's so much that you can do with it. You can sing 2 notes at once, like it's crazy. If you figure out how to split that frequency, which is easy-ish. I'll do another video on that at some point. What genre do you most of the time? What do I listen to most of the time? I listen to kind of like neo soul music most of the time, and anything that's kind of like intimate kind of sounding. I love Madison Rhyme Ward and Bruno Major at the moment. I just think they're amazing. Daniel Caesar, people like that. Can anyone become a belter through training, or does it depend on their vocals? You could become a belter, yes. It's something that a lot of folk don't find very comfortable, because what's happening is everything's kind of dropping and tilting a little bit, so it could be kind of a weird feeling. But if you needed to, like if one of your loved ones or something was in danger and you needed to warn them, you would belt. You'd belt without even thinking about it. It's all kind of naturally there, but to harness it and to sit and feel comfortable in it is a different story. But yes, you can. Then I take it from there and just play with your voice colors and tones. Exactly. Play. It's a joyous thing to sing. So there's no right and wrong. Just enjoy yourself. And record it and listen back to yourself. And you know, there'll be bits that you don't like. There'll be bits from this live stream that I'll be like, ooh, but there'll be bits that I do like, and I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I'll hone in on that. How many hours a day of practice is healthy and effective? So practice. I would say a couple of hours would be sufficient. If you go into like, it depends on what you're practicing as well. I mean, I could sing soft, gentle stuff all day long, but if I was to like do belting stuff, then my voice would tire pretty quickly. I mean, you don't, even with the best technique in the world, to belt for hours and hours and hours, you're just going to tire out. So I would say, depending on what you sing, up to like a couple of hours maybe. When someone's listening to me singing, I suddenly lose my skills. How can you overcome insecurity in singing? Right, okay, this is a good one, because I've just literally done that. The nerves can get in the way. I fluffed a bunch of stuff here because I'm quite nervous singing in front of all of you live. So it's just one of these things that you kind of have to like, you have to do it more to get used to it. I know that's not ideal, but just keep hammering at it. And also if you can try and just get yourself into the headspace of, I'm going to own this. I'm a good singer. They're going to love it. And just get yourself into that kind of almost like an ego that kind of barriers you from those feelings. And then use the nerves as energy. Yeah, exactly. Depends on what practice. A lot of people today are concerned about hitting high notes that they in a way ignore the other parts of the voice. Yes. What about low notes? Yes. Find the pretty high notes. Yes. I love a low note. I love the depth, the richness, the just velvetiness of a low note. I absolutely adore low notes. Okay, Talviki, thank you so much for joining. And have a great day or night. I don't know what time it is where you are. So let's do another chill one. Let's just chill. Let's just chill out together. Oh, someone like you. And a male key. Let's try that. I agree, but just doing it. I started posting on Facebook for friends. They're biased, but I'm developing my confidence. Good advice. Exactly. You just need to kind of put yourself out there. The more you do it, the more you get comfortable with it. And yeah, sometimes you might get a harsh critique or something. But as long as it's coming from a place of kindness, I can take critiques. If somebody's just bashing you, then cut those people out of your life because they're not nice people. Green eyes are beautiful. Oh, thank you. If I had that curtain open, they'd be like White Walker eyes because my pupils would be tiny. Astonishing amount of brilliance and individual talent in China. Yes. Yeah. Yesterday. I can do yesterday. Right, I'll do this one first and then I'll do yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. I love that song. I love that song. Okay, Loretta, you have a good sleep. Thank you very much. God bless you too. Low notes are very underrated. Okay. Key is this gonna be? Okay. Yeah, okay. Note to self, learn the keys next time. I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl and you married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I hope you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Yeah. You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were warm and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away, I couldn't fight it. I hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over, yeah. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you don't forgive me, I beg. I remember you said, sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes, their memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forgive me, I beg. I remember you said, sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forgive me, I beg. I remember you said, sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. Cool. That was fun. I had not done that one before. That was nice. Never sang that song before in my puff, so good. Yeah. Hold on, right? I need to go back up. Starting with singing is not easy at all. Maybe how to become less self-conscious. I mean, that's like life coach and singing coach in one. You just need somebody that's there to push you and support you and make you feel like it's going to be okay, which it is, because singing's a bit of fun, you know, and it should be treated like that. Hank Pert and the Sound of Silence. I'm going to put up a thing about who to listen to from Best of Singers, and I feel like Hank might win. I'm not too sure, but I'll put that up as a choice. I'll put all of them, and then whoever wins, I'll then pick all the songs. So I might react to that at some point. I've not heard it yet. Bonzinski, hello. Oh, you're Filipino in Madrid. Amazing. I hope you're staying safe. Zhang Bichen and Jason Zhang, I will definitely pop them into my community posts and I will log them. Stage fright is real. You can end up singing your worst. Yeah, you can, because once tension gets in, tension is the devil. So I just need to kind of relax. Sometimes I feel like they should just put couches on a stage so you can just relax, lie down and just let it happen. Beautiful key, thank you. It's Acoustioke. It's not me. He's the one that's come up with these genius arrangements. Sing it. Low Notes of Avi Kaplan. Yes, he's the one that does the polyphonic singing. I love him. I wish I could sing that low, but I can't. Aspirated singing makes it more sexier. It does. It does. Aspirate singing is just sexy. Males have an easier time hitting low notes than females. Yes, I would say that's right. Larynxes are generally a little bit bigger, so there's a bit more of a deeper resonance in there. Whereas, you know, we can't get as high as ladies can. There's a frequency band that men hit and that women hit. It's not an exact science because obviously everyone's unique, but yeah, there's a certain amount of truth to that, yes. Ooh, hold on, right, okay. Oh, hold on. hold on. Goodness me, there's lots of comments. Am I sure I'm not Adele's brother? Ask her. I don't know. Maybe. I'll ask my dad, my mum. My main problem is that I'm at puberty stage and my voice is getting deeper. People say that my voice is deep, but I'm hearing like my voice is not deep at all. What can I possibly have been hearing is that? So it'd be hard to give you my diagnosis without actually hearing your voice. But let's just break it down. Your voice is getting deeper, and people say that it's deep, but you're hearing that it's not deep. So it could just be that you have quite a high range anyway, and that your voice sits up. You could be like a tenor or even maybe an alto if your voice hasn't dropped yet. But just as things change, just adapt with it, lean into it, and just keep kind of exercising up and down your range as your voice changes to try and hold on to some of that high end stuff. I like that slip. Yeah, I didn't really know that it was coming. So your head voice, it could be your head voice, falsetto, something like that. You never know. I love that everyone's coming in to help with the stage fright advice, and it's all correct. Practice them so well that you know that you nail them. Yes, it does make it easier to be confident, as me going into these things blind would attest to. Sam's song suits your voice so much. Adele, who knew? I didn't know. It's a beautiful song. It is a beautiful song. It's really nice. Totally okay not to every single note 100%. Yes! 100%, Cage. 100%. People will fill in the blanks 9 times out of 10. So don't worry so much about the little imperfections. That's what makes a vocal beautiful. So someone like you in that key suits your voice. Thank you very much. It was all Acoustioke's work. I kind of sound like Alejandro of Boyce Avenue. I've not heard Boyce Avenue in many years. So I'll go back and have a listen. I've been watching The Next, where ordinary people challenge celebrities. Unbelievable how much talent there is. Jason Zhang was on one season. Yeah, I mean, there's so many good singers out there. Loved it. Thanks, Dutch Eve. Thank the Lord for giving me something satisfying to watch in these sad times. Anything I can do to help, I will. Tim Akerman doing that Pink song is a hidden gem for me on that show. Well, I'll put it up in the community post and you can vote for Tim and maybe he'll win. Dear Mr. President, I think that was the song. Oh, right, the song that he sang. Forestella, no, it is in my list though, to listen to, is it Bohemian Rhapsody or something that they do? I don't know anything about them, but I think that's been suggested. May I know your favourite Broadway musical? I don't really take in too many musicals. So I was the plant in Little Shop of Horrors, so that's got a special place in my heart. I did a school production of that. And I loved the Book of Mormon because it was really funny, and I won tickets to go and see it on Broadway in New York, so that was special. So those two, I would say. Emma with Strong, I've heard that come up a long time. Thank you, Aaron, appreciate it. Did I say diagnosis? Yes, I did. Because it's, opinion based in fact. So, is that even a thing? Meh. This is why I have to edit my videos all the time. Hooah. Obsession. Hua Chen-yu. He's an incredible person. Recording my voice, I don't even recognize my own. Yeah, your voice will sound different in a recording because the sound is coming out of here. It's not going into here like live, so it does sound different. It's a weird thing, you just have to kind of get used to it. I never understood the difference between head voice and falsetto. Right, okay, right. opinion differs on this as well, but to me, head voice is connected all the way up. So, right? And I can go all the way down. Whereas falsetto is a hootier sound. The actual folds, they tilt and they allow air to pass through. So like, and you can't really take it that low down because your folds just want to go back to where they would sit normally in that register. So that's how I differentiate head voice and falsetto, and I'm sure other people will disagree, but that's how I categorize them. Why some people hit high notes when they're on alcohol, like when they're drunk, because they've got no fear. You know that, like most of the reason that we're not reaching our potential and hitting things, and in many walks of life, is because, and in many facets of your life, is because we're just scared to do them. It's a bit, apprehensive. But sometimes alcohol can get in the way, and it can be good and it can be bad. Do you have any tips or advice on how to cheat for belty parts of a song? Is there a way to not belt without coming across as dodgy? So if you wanted to not belt and maybe went into like a mix instead, that would soften the sound. It all depends on the song that you're singing, really. But if you're looking to learn to belt, just do it in like little short blasts, ba ba ba, like that, and then build that up, double that time, triple the time, and then eventually you'll be sitting belting quite easily. I would hope, maybe. Silly question. I love silly questions. Most people sound similar singing and talking. Why on earth does my voice sound? Why on earth my voice when I speak is quite higher than when I sing in my relaxed range? So I find this too. My actual singing voice is much lower. So if I was told, find a comfortable note, I go ba, which is lower than I speak, I think. It's just maybe the way that you have configured your voice for communications a little bit more animated, and therefore everything kind of draws up and kind of gets a bit brighter. Right, okay. Did somebody want me to sing Yesterday? Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. I don't think it's on here. Oh, there we go. It is. Right. Old songs are meaningful. Yes, they are. Can you demonstrate what is mixed voice? So mixed voice sits between your kind of chest and head. So if I was to, that's my head because it's a lighter, brighter sound. Mix would be, so many people walking past looking at me like belting weird notes. Sits somewhere between the two. It has the kind of brightness of head and it's got the weight of chest. It just sits in a mix. Some people have really high mixes. Some people don't have as high mixes. Mine's not hugely high, but I find ways around it. Right, okay, let's do this. And then maybe take another couple of questions and wrap up, I suppose. Been doing this an hour and a half, and people are so nice. Right now, coach, had a lot of good vibes with you. Stay safe and healthy, and best singers in your own ways, guys. Thank you, Marnie. Thanks for joining us. Love you lots. Okay. Okay, I've got yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Nice, easy, small song. Yeah, I fluffed a bit of an entry there, but what can you do? Just listening to them for the first time, so. Oh, I'm glad everyone's singing along. So, I'll maybe see if Wawa's awake and she can come say hi, and then I suppose we'll just wrap up. If you've got any questions, drop them now, and I'll try and answer them before I go. Wawa, got to come say hello to the internet. They want to say hello. You won't be able to see anybody, but they can see you. Right. You ready? Okay, right. So, this is Wawa. Say hi.
Hi.
Were you listening to Daddy singing? Did it sound good? Did it? What do you like to sing? You shy? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Chocolate or vanilla? What do we like? Chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate. I like chocolate. You like vanilla ice cream though, don't you? So, vanilla. Right. So, do you want... They're saying hi. Like they're saying, hi, cutie. And that you're adorable. I'll try and lift you up a little bit. Don't know if that's a better angle. No idea. She's wearing a bat skirt today. Because Halloween vibes. Halloween vibes at Easter. Right. Shall we go outside and play in a bit? Why are you doing that with your teeth? How old is she? She's 3. 3 years old. Every day is fun. No 2 days are the same, are they? Are they? It looks like eating chalk. Right, okay, do you want to go through to see Mummy? You can say bye-bye to the internet?
Bye.
Say see you soon.
See you soon.
Blow kisses. Right, run through. I'm just going to finish up and then we'll go outside and play. Yeah! I want a bat skirt. Oh, left the door wide open, that's cool. Right, okay, so I think I'm just going to wrap up now. I'll give a little bit of time for the delay to catch up. So, basically, thank you so much for joining me. It's been loads of fun. If you want to do this again, then let me know and we will organise it. But for now, thank you very, very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.